My God, stop. That's good company, honey. That's good company. That's the kind of company you want. You ain't got that kind of company. You ain't got no company. All right, so I'm about to pull up my recording. And we're going to start. My spillers do not know y'all, my YouTube spillers. So, Sierra and Tanisha, can y'all say hey to the spillers on YouTube? Hey. Hey, look, can you just ease on in here real quick, girl, and say, hey, y'all, what it do? Hey. He on that board.
What are we looking at?
The camera is right here on the left.
Over there?
Like, yes, a little.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I'm finna put mine too, girl. Mine through. And I ain't got my glasses on. So if they get to look like this, y'all don't look at me, hell. Just look at the camera. So I don't know what look at the microphone. They act like they nervous, but I think they are right. We don't want the naked Beyonce. We'll show that part at the concert. We're gonna show this part.
You went to the concert?
Yes, girl. Oof. Look, Miss.
She said the tickets were that much.
We paid maybe $100 with the fees. We're upper bowl, so we're not floor, but floor level seats were only like $200.
I don't want to be floor.
I never want to be floor because hell, I can't touch it, I can't see you, I can't. Everybody moving.
Yeah.
Like we did with Usher, we were upper for Usher, but Usher was like breezy, baby. When I say
Usher was everything. Have you seen how many celebrities been at his show?
That's why I want to go back because now the celebrities is coming.
My God.
And then ain't it finna end in like June or something?
Yeah, I think he's about to
end. Is it?
Yeah.
So we're going to go to October?
Mm-hmm. No, you know, he added these.
He added, the February and March and June, March, June, July. March, April, May, June, July, he added.
Yeah.
And then he added the last week in February too. Oh yeah, Usher finna, girl, he ain't.
You been doing for a minute.
Usher finna. Woo.
Let me know when you
I'm definitely gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all before I press record. So I'm opening up my main. Can y'all look real quick? This is the recording part. And I always, every episode, there's always like a little intro. Like my YouTubers know, just zoom through the first 3-4 minutes. And I'm about to do a mic check for everyone. Baby, these things is ready, honey. They ready. Oh, that was loud. Ready. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure Beyonce up. So y'all hear my little introduction, which is Beyonce Church Girl instrumental. When you talk in the microphone.
No, go ahead.
Okay, here it goes. It's my bad. Give me a pipe. Nuh-uh, it wasn't you, sis. It was me. Get you out of here, AT&T, because you ain't gonna mess up my thing.
What's my phone in, y'all? You got your phone?
My purse.
Saying something.
Yeah, no, all right.
I told you on the silent.
Okay, so when you talk, I need y'all to talk in the microphone, because in here it'll sound like this, but in the microphone, if you're not in the microphone, when I press play on Apple or Spotify, it'll sound like this.
Okay.
And even if the people turn it all the way up, it's still gonna sound like this from a distance. So it's just important that you talk in the microphone. All right, so Sierra, say something for me.
Check.
Mic
check.
Already, Tiny.
Is this good?
That's good, girl. Y'all got radio girl voices. Okay, so y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm about to press.
Wait. So can we not hear it? We won't be able to hear it. We just hear us.
Yeah, so what you will hear now, just talk how you normally talk, but just make sure you're in the microphone.
Okay.
And then when you hear it on Tuesday, you're going to be like, dang, I sound good. We finna get us a podcast because we sound good.
I hate the way I sound.
Wait till you hear yourself. Janice was the same exact way. I promise. She was like, I hate my voice. And she heard herself because it's like a filter or something that cleans up your sound.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? When you hear it on audio. And you gotta listen to it. Don't not listen to it because you hate the way you sound. Oh, wait. Just listen to the way you hate the way you sound, okay? All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna press record and Beyonce's gonna come on. Yeah, see, I see you, girl. That girl looked at me and got pissed. She was like, okay, church girl. Hey, world. Right. Hey, world. Welcome to the Spill Podcast, your favorite podcast featuring your favorite podcast host, me, your girl, Mrs. Wilson. Welcome back, Spillers, to episode 16. Happy May. This is a beautiful month. I be saying I have a lot of favorite months, but I love May. I just love the energy that it brings. So April showers bring May flowers. So I pray that May bring you roses, tulips, sunflowers, whatever it is that you like. And I hope it's bountiful for everyone. So welcome back. I'm excited to have you all here, Spillers. Listen, I got two grown women in the building, and I'm super duper excited to have them here. I have my cousins in love. I have C, aka Sierra, in the building. Hey, C.
Hey, girl.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you. And then I have Tiny, aka Tanisha, in the building. Hey, girl.
Hey,
Welcome to the podcast.
thank you.
Are y'all excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Are y'all See, she ain't excited. She nervous. Are y'all nervous? Like, how we feeling? What we doing?
I'm excited.
You know, it's bittersweet.
Okay, well, we'll get into that in a minute. And then I have a special guest. She kind of dipped out in the back real quick. Haley Boo. Hey, Haley.
Hi.
You want to come say something in the microphone?
Sure.
Okay, come on, girl. Hurry up now. We record. You got to hurry up, girl. Say, hey, Spillers.
Hey, Spilly.
Ow. She getting her podcast voice ready. She's going to be able to hear this in a couple of days. Listen, I'm super excited that these ladies are here. We are not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into it. Spillers, it is now our mental check-in time. You know what time it is. This is the time that we stop, we pause for the cause, and we identify with ourselves mentally. We connect, we tune in, we think about how we feel to make sure that we are in a good space mentally, okay? I'm especially intentional about it this month because May is Mental Health Awareness Month. This is the month that we really take the time out to identify with, how we're doing and being real about how we're doing so that if we're not doing okay, we can do whatever the necessary steps is to make sure that we're okay? And then at the end of this mental check for the month of May, I'm going to give you some tips to make sure that you're good mentally. So Sierra and Tiny, y'all know when the Spillers enter the podcast room, it don't matter who you are, where you been, you have to do a mental check-in. That's a part of me holding myself accountable and holding you accountable to make sure that you are good mentally. When you do your mental check-in, you give me an emotional word to describe how you are feeling. Emotional words are not, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm all right. I'm straight. Sis. We get to the root of how we're feeling. Are we excited? Are we nervous? Are we happy? Are we sad? Are we anxious? Are we jittery? Are we feeling funky? Or we have to describe our feelings mentally, okay? So I'm going to start with you ladies to see how you are doing mentally. So I'll start with you, C. How are you, boo?
Nervous.
You was ready to say that.
I am nervous.
Oh, why?
I'm kind of a, behind the scenes type of person. I don't really be in the forefront. I like to kind of step back. So this is different for me. I'm good, I'm happy, but I'm nervous.
Okay. So you're just nervous about this experience. You don't know what to expect.
About this experience.
The unknown. Okay, I get it. Okay, well, that's a good nervous. I'll take that as a positive. But you said that you're happy and you're well, so that makes me feel good. I can take the nervous. All right, Tanisha, we're gonna start. We're gonna go with you, sis. How are you?
I'm excited.
Hey,
Yeah. I'm a little anxious, but I'm excited.
Hey, I'm excited that y'all are nervous and excited. Well, all is well with me, spillers. Listen, about 5 weeks ago, I did this portion control cutback thing with my husband and a couple of friends, and I have lost 6 pounds, y'all.
Ooh,
6 pounds. And then I was talking to my brother about it. He's such a Peter Paul Downer. I'm not gonna say Debbie Downer, but he's a Downer. I was like, bro, I don't know, 6 pounds. He's like, sis, you've been doing this for 5 weeks. You should have lost 15 pounds. I was like, listen, I'll take a pound a week. You know, black folk, baby, we died for 2 days. And if we don't lose 20 pounds, we be like, get somebody else to do it.
Right.
No, I don't even want to do it no more.
Right.
But I'm determined. I literally got on the scale Tuesday, and I was 6 pounds lighter, so I'm super excited. I'm praying that I can continue this journey. I'm still going to dib and dab, have my drink. I'm still going to have me a little cookie, a little brownie every now and then. But I've laid back. Like, I used to eat fried foods 3 or 4 times a week. The last 5 weeks, I think I've eaten fried foods 4 times. Maybe 3, maybe 4 times. I'm pushing 4, but maybe 3. Tomorrow gonna be the 4th though, baby, because I'm frying the hell out of some chicken wings. Listen, our breakfast gonna be small. Egg, sausage, toast.
But your chicken wing do look good.
And my chicken wing, baby, when I say fire, ask my husband, I've had cousins to just randomly pop up. Now let me say something, fire. Like I'm the chicken queen, whatever you call it. I'm gonna invite y'all back for some wings and some cocktails. We'll have a wing and cocktail night.
Yeah.
And caramel cake, because I make good caramel cakes.
Okay.
Shout out to my Aunt Shirley. Rice and Priest, Auntie, I love you, girl. You did. Anyway, so I'm glad you ladies are well. All is well with the me spillers. I want to make sure that all is well with you. If all is not well, please say something, spillers, so that we can do something. Mental health is wealth, and it's important that we are making sure that we are good mentally in every way, all day, every day, okay? All right, so our mental health tip for the week is regular exercise. Now, I'm a person that I hate exercising. The thought of exercising, it pisses me off. I'm just gonna be honest, because it's like, for real, God, like, you own everything, you got all power, you can do whatever, whenever, however. And literally, I gotta exercise just to stay healthy. Like, can you just not snap and make sure I'm straight? But I get it, I gotta do something. He do his part, I gotta do my part. Right. So, the tip for this week is to get regular exercise, just 30 minutes of walking or something, moving actively, engaging your heart, 150 minutes a week, which is typically 30 minutes for 5 days a week. It's really good. It helps improve your mood, your health, and your mental. So don't be discouraged. Just try to do whatever you can do, even if it's just going outside and just walking for 30 minutes. So that's good.
Yeah.
So I don't. Listen, see, the last 5 weeks I've been on it, and when I say 30 minutes, it was 29.48 seconds, and the last 12 seconds I'm cooling off. Like, but I know I have to do it, and I know that has contributed to my 6 pound weight loss. And so I'm kind of I'm not gonna say I'm motivated, because I'm not. I'm almost 39 and I've never been motivated to exercise, but I'm encouraged and I'm inspired. And so them little 30 minutes, when I say y'all, I promise I'll be like, ooh, like, but I'm prayerfully I have to get better at it, because this can't be like, who hates working out like this? Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so get it together, spillers, so we can be together and stay together. Okay? All right. So we're moving on. This is our social media shout out time. Spillers, if you are not following us on all of our social media platforms, what you waiting on? Instagram, The Spill Podcast 21. Our YouTube page, The Spill Podcast. Follow, like, subscribe, share, and I'll follow back, especially if it's good content or just something encouraging. Just put a Bible verse up and I'll follow you, but make sure it's good, okay? Did you ladies want to shout out a social media or any of that for the people? I'm glad that camera catching you. Every facial you make, Sierra, is right there, baby. Thank you, Tiny. Good, you everything face over here. These face shots. I absolutely love it. All right, so now we are moving into our spill trend topic time. Spill us. Which I cheering. The prom dresses and then Pee Wee Herman suits. Let's do some cute though. They definitely giving Pee Wee Herman, but they cute. Okay, now listen. It's the end of prom season. My disclaimer is this is just an opinionated conversation. What you do for you and your child, baby, that's your business, that's your bank account. I promise you, LaToya Danielle Wilson ain't got nothing. Listen, I could care less, but this is just how I feel personally. And I just wanted to create this dialogue with two amazing parents, a girl mom, boy moms, because they have future proms coming up. And I just want to kind of create this, right? So listen, I've been seeing these prom dresses these children been wearing, the girls, and some of them have been beautiful and classy. I will say that. Some of them have been nice. I'll shout out to my cousin, Michelle, my little cousin, Deanna. She graduates from Little Rock Southwest High in a couple of weeks. Her prom dress was absolutely stunning. It was purple. It was beautiful. And she's a little bitty thing. So she's one that, if she wanted to show a lot, I wouldn't even be mad because she's little. Yeah. When I say really petite, she's really petite. So she would have been good. She would have passed with it. But she went the classy route, and it was just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. These pastries in front of these breasts, and the little part in front of the private area. And the Sierra backs. Y'all remember the dress Sierra wore to the Oscars, the Vanity after party? Yeah. Which was absolutely stunning. I feel like Sierra, she grown as hell, married with a bunch of children. You can do that, but these I'm just saying.
Yeah. And it's like a lot of them have those dresses, like you said, with the little part
right here,
right in the front.
It's the side sheer, like everything is sheer. Yes. Your cleavage is showing, your nipples are covered, and then you got the little part in the front. The entire side is sheer, and the entire back is out. It's like, what are we doing? Like, I just, for me, I was looking at the dresses, and I was like, my baby gonna be looking like a nun. Like, what that? It's over with, because no, ma'am, like. My money, and even if it's your money, we're still going to have limits and boundaries when we wear certain things.
Right.
So how do you all feel about these dresses? Like, is this something that you going to let Haley look at when she flipping through the dresses to decide what she wants to do?
Absolutely not. Haley has a whole crazy ass daddy in her.
That part.
So it's not even a conversation.
Yeah.
In this case, less is not best.
That part.
Yes. I'm here to, you're getting older. You want to keep it cute, but you can still keep it classy.
That part. And that's my thing. We can keep it cute and sassy and classy, but we're not doing sexy, baby. We too little for sexy. If you ain't grown, you ain't paying your own bills, you ain't got no husband, something sexy is not in our vocabulary. Sassy, I can do a little sassy, but sexy, nah, no ma'am. Tiny, how you feel about that? Considering you coming up on prom, sis, you got, oh my goodness, me and you both, because right after DJ McKenzie is the next year. What we doing? How you feel? What if the girl he bring prom and she comes, she just naked as hell? I'm talking about just everything, just naked.
I don't want it, but I can't. I just be praying on the child. I just start telling him to do the right thing, just because he like the Pee Wee Herman suit.
I was gonna talk about that too.
The fitted,
Yes.
So, I don't know. I don't think it's appropriate for the kids. So they be doing too much.
Too much. I feel like, okay, so 2023. So I went to prom in 2002, right? Mm-hmm. So when I went to prom, I had like a halter, like my back was just halfway, barely. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing, baby. Just a little skin. Baby couldn't tell me nothing in that little white long dress. And I thought I was, and my mama was still like, that's too much. That's just too. But I loved it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like now it's like everything. Like, sis, what we doing?
Everything is out.
I mean, everything. I'm uncomfortable as hell. I'm nervous. Like, I'm in the everything on dress.
Yeah, it's too much.
Like it's too so the dress is our personal opinion. It's a lot, but you know, mamas, y'all do what y'all want to do with y'all bank accounts. Like I said earlier, this y'all. As far as me and my house, we gonna go the classy and sassy route. My bank account, her bank account, baby.
Right.
We not doing the most. You say, Hey got a crazy ass daddy. McKenzie got a crazy ass stepdaddy. He real ignorant. He's stupid. So we got to make sure we straight. But on to the fellas. With these Pee Wee Herman suits. I think it's really cute. Even though back in the day they used to make fun of Pee Wee Herman with the little tight short pants and the little tight jacket, no socks. But now what you know what I'm saying, and that's cool. But it's these bulky ASS shoes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That is so like why y'all got your suit? You little as hell, and your feet like you look like you got ships on each feet. You got the Carnival Cruise on one and the Atlantic Cruise on the other. Like why?
Yeah.
I can't get with the tennis shoes with this.
Because it's the Balenciagas and the Alexander McQueen now. Them shoes are too big and fat. Like your legs little as hell, and you got these big old.
I think for DJ, because I've been thinking about like what is he gonna do? Because he didn't go to prom this year, so senior prom has to be like we have to go all out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what if he decides to wear tennis shoes, which he may not, because DJ is a
He
you know,
churchy.
DJ churchy.
Yeah, he churchy, baby. He didn't put on no tennis shoes.
DJ
No
and some red bottoms.
Give me some Christian Louis Vuitton.
Right.
But if he does, we may just go with like some ones. I'm not gonna go with no big old, because they just big.
And
Yeah.
bold.
Them Alexander
Yeah.
McQueen
Yeah,
shoes
that's
are
so
big.
huge. The
Them
Balenciaga ones.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
big, and I don't. If he does want that, we'll do some ones or something.
Yeah.
Some low top or something. But
Yeah.
DJ Churchy, so he probably not gonna.
Right. You heard Sierra. Y'all need to go ahead and get them Christian Louis Vuitton coins together, baby.
I don't even have them.
Come on.
DJ gonna be the first to get them. He said, "Give him some Christians, baby." So it's nothing wrong. You know, whatever you decide to do, I'm not gonna say there's nothing wrong with it. But whatever you decide to do, parents, it's you, it's your coins, it's your money. This is just our opinion. I feel like the Pee Wee Herman suits are really cute. Them the little bitty legs with them big old shoes. Some gonna have to pick and struggle. Either the legs gonna have to be big and the shoes big, or the legs little and the shoes little. Like it can't be. We not doing little and big. We gonna pick our struggle, okay? And for the ladies, it's absolutely okay, mothers, for us to raise our daughters to have class. You know what I'm saying? We want them to. Prom is almost like a preparation as close as to a wedding for our girls. You know what I'm saying? So we want them to be able to go all out, but we also want them to respect the audience as well. You know what I'm saying? You still have your elders that you have to do your walk off or show how you're dressed. You know what I'm saying? In front of, and even at your wedding when you're walking down the aisle, you have elders that are going to be there giving you away. So we want to make sure that everybody is comfortable and respected and be sassy, but be classy with it. Okay. Did y'all want to add something to that, ladies? Y'all good? Yeah. All right, well, we're moving right along. Okay, so good job. That was the first half. Y'all get that one? I said first half.
But you make it easy.
Oh, okay, cool. See, look. She ready now. Okay, so we're going to get into our topic time. So if y'all need to use the restroom, if you feel like you want to take another, refill, because this is going to take like 45 minutes. This will be the bulk of the whole podcast where we actually elaborate on what we talked about out there.
Okay.
So y'all want to just move through it. Y'all need to stop, break. Haley need her some juice.
Go get you some.
Yeah, just slide the camera back, Haley, and we'll fix it when you come back. Because I don't think it's going to open with the door right.
You're not getting no juice.
Just
Just all these people juice.
Haley,
Ma'am,
pull that camera up here and drink that juice. That's why we bought it. We don't drink it. Well, hell, if you don't drink it out, my husband don't drink it out.
What's that about?
we're gonna move up some more.
Yeah.
She ain't recording right now, so you.
It's recording, but she good. Yeah, that part stays on because we only kind of break for a couple
edited
minutes.
or something.
No, not YouTube.
So they see all this right here?
Yeah, they seeing everything, baby.
They hear you.
So they hear you, seeing you. Yeah, we that's why I said if you want to take like just a quick break, normally I'll move and come back. But yeah, I don't never turn my YouTube off.
I'm good, so.
All right, so when Haven get back, we're gonna get right into our stuff. And y'all, you know, y'all just be ready. I mean, I know y'all already ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm
Hey, do you see my? Can I say that?
Oh yeah, you say whatever.
You see my phone? Hey,
Only thing I try to tell people to be mindful of is names. And that's because I did a podcast with some of my friends and they didn't forget that we were recording, but it was like, and I was like, bruh.
Oh Lord.
So, but I didn't, like, they stood on it and was like, oh, we good. You know, because I was like, either I have to delete the whole thing because YouTube is hard to cut.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, did you need to get your phone?
No.
I
You
can
sure?
find it.
It may be in my purse over there.
Go grab your purse.
It's over there. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. I got my watch.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Well, you know, because that's why I don't keep my phone in here, but I keep my watch on. But yeah,
Get my phone out my purse.
He gonna what?
Gonna get her.
All right, we about to get this party started again.
Is it okay for us to have my phone sitting right here?
It's absolutely perfect, honey. Okay. And Haley, do me a favor. When you sit your cup down, sit it down quiet for me. Because that picks up on the mic, okay?
Yeah, I was like, hey.
Yeah. That picks up. So
Yeah,
just
it
sit it down a little quiet for me. Now this part, I'm going to actually look at my papers because I want to make sure that I'm reading these questions. They ready, y'all. I'm ready too. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to hit record.
Okay, hold on. Let me send it
Okay.
down.
Okay. Just put your phone on silent. So even if he, you know, you got to text back, just wait until after you respond to the question.
Right.
Don't be like, and so, hold on.
This is what I'm gonna ask you. Do we need to be looking at the camera when we talking?
No.
You
Whatever
good.
we feel. Okay.
If you feel like you want to be like, and I couldn't stand her ass, she couldn't stand me.
Period.
That's cool. But if you want to not look at it and look at each other, look at me, don't look at me here. I get nervous. Girl, Haley is bougie. I love it.
So bougie.
Okay.
She
So
need her own podcast.
listen, she said it earlier. I love it.
Who said,
It did that part, and then
like this for her.
like I'm recording, ma'am. The hell? Okay, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, spillers. We are back. I hope you all enjoyed that jazz interlude from my homies, Trap Jazz, Philly Moo, and Quincy Q-Note Watson. So we about to get right into this thing, baby. We got some grown-ass women in the building. This is our 2023 Mother's Day edition. I am honored. I'm happy. I'm proud. I'm grateful. I am thankful that y'all finally decided to come on damn podcast. Listen, I know. Next time I know what to do.
Yeah.
So, spillers, I have two of the most amazing, beautiful, fine. You two, y'all see them, baby. This fella, if Haley slam that cup down one more time. She needs some, baby. She done got But listen, I have two of the most beautiful women in the building. I'm super duper excited. It's all right, girl. Pick it up. I have Sierra in the building, and I have Tanisha in the building. Can y'all introduce yourselves? Sierra, can you tell us about yourself?
I can. I am Sierra. I have been married for 12 long years.
Y'all been married 12 years?
It's a long time.
Girl, why I thought it was... Keep
We've
going.
been married for 12
Jesus
years.
Help me, Lord.
Sometimes go ahead.
I have two beautiful babies. Haley, my baby girl. DJ, my bonus baby, my baby. And I'm just blessed.
You have another baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Carson.
No, Bruno.
Oh, Bruno!
Ah,
Thank you, friend.
That's Haley, dog.
Well,
Lord.
he kind of mine.
That's
and Hayes.
Oh, they acknowledge dogs. Black people acknowledge dogs.
And I do. I have another. Bruno is our little baby. He's our fur baby.
I don't know why.
And I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be here.
Praise the Lord. Sierra, Tanisha had to remind her bonus baby. That's how you know black folk don't be.
Look, I'm over talking about Carson.
We'll be thinking about these jobs. And she brought your baby up. Okay, Tanisha. Okay, introduce yourself.
So I'm Tanisha, aka Tiny.
I'm Tiny.
I'm single.
That part.
Let them know
That part. She said period.
No, but and I have 3 babies. I have DJ, and I have Carson, and I have a little girl. Her name is Bailey Grace. That's my fur baby.
Oh, y'all need fur babies. What the heck?
You will find
I ain't got no fur baby now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You might be right because when I first moved in my house 7 years ago, I had a child. He was black as I still have the video to this day. His name was Black Hope. I gave him my daddy's nickname, and he was so beautiful with that black, purple looking tongue.
Yeah.
Full breeded child. But the person I was dealing with at the time was a dog person, and I wasn't a dog person, and I was like, need somebody else to do it. So I gave him back. I had him for like 7 or 8 weeks, y'all. Mm-hmm. And I promise to this day, I'm like, I regret it because childs are really protected, and he was like that from the time he came in my house. He was under me and my baby like no other.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do nobody somebody else to do it. Okay, so moving on. Tanisha and Tiny. I don't know who's gonna do it, but I need one of y'all to tell the people, hey, y'all know each other. Cause I know how I know y'all, but they don't know how y'all know each other. So I don't know who gonna go.
Well, I'm baby mama.
It's my baby mama. Hey, it's my baby daddy. Okay. Tanisha says she baby mama Eon.
Yeah.
Okay, Sierra, and what are you?
I'm wifey.
Wifey and baby mama. Eon. Okay, so spillers. My cousin Dion, who is one of my most favorite cousins ever. I have 2 male cousins that I rock with hard, and they know Dion and Jay. And these are Dion's. This is his dynamic. So Sierra is his wife of 12 years, and Tiny is his beautiful baby mother. Both of them are absolutely stunningly beautiful. Y'all can tell. But they are. This is his baby mamas of almost 18 years, and they are like really, really good friends. So we just don't get into it. How the hell this happened? Like what we doing? I mean, from day one, I want to know who initiated this relationship, who cultivated, who. I know Jesus was in the middle of it or behind somewhere. He had something to do with something, because it's almost literally like too good to be true. Like this is something that I'm not, no discrimination to nobody, but baby, this don't white folk do. White folk bring their ex-wives and ex-husbands to dinner, to eat, and to drink. Black folk be like, hell no, tell her to go home on them house. But y'all are making or setting an example for the people. So who initiated it and who cultivated it?
Yeah.
I don't think it was one or the other.
I think it just kind of happened. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't anything that was like
a sit down.
Yeah. It really truly just happened.
Yeah.
I mean,
it just happened. I think so. I moved up here, of course.
So where are you from?
Mississippi.
Okay, what part of Mississippi?
Tupelo.
Tupelo, baby, country girl. That's what Bam said. She was born in that Buick in Tupelo. Keep going. Okay, Tupelo, Mississippi.
So I moved here in 2016, and I was here for a little while because when I first moved, we was cordial, but we wasn't close like this. And we just kind of, I think over time, we just kind of got more comfortable with each other, and then she started to invite me to family functions. So they treat me like we sisters.
Yeah.
Family does.
I done been around y'all. I be like, damn, everybody look like what we doing? I love it. But okay.
It's different.
It's different. Yes.
It's very different.
Yeah. So with Sierra extending the olive branch and bringing you around and stuff, was there any tension or anything like prior to that? Was it easy for you to do that?
Listen, I did not like her, and she did not like me.
Lord, help
Let's be very clear. We are where we are now, but we haven't always been in this space that we're in
Oh
now.
wow.
We don't like each other.
Yeah, no, I don't like her ass.
Like
And it, honestly, it really didn't have anything to do with the fact that she was Dion's baby mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just, we just didn't care for each other. You know what I mean? I never really felt like, and this is the honest to God truth, I never felt like she wanted him or he wanted her.
Yeah.
I just didn't like her.
Mm.
I did.
So did you know her to not like her, or you just didn't like her?
No.
Yeah, I don't even know you. I just don't like her.
I'm going to tell you something, and I don't even know if I've ever told you this time.
Oh.
DJ moved here with us.
Oh, I think you did tell me that.
I did. Maybe I did. His first time coming here with us, he was like kindergarten. See, Tanya and I really didn't deal with each other at all then. We didn't talk. We didn't. All of her communication was with Dion at that point. So he wasn't here very long. He went back to Mississippi. He came back here second grade.
Second or third.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I resented Tanya.
Why?
Because I had just had a baby.
Oh.
I had just had a baby. I was a new mommy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you wanted that time for you. Yeah.
That, and then I didn't know what I was doing. So here I am.
Mama too.
Right. Here I am with a
I don't think you had Haley then, though.
Yes, I did.
I think he was there. Because I remember him being at home with us because we told him that Haley was born.
Well, maybe he came later on, but see, when he came here, Haley was about 6 or 7 months old.
Okay, she was already.
Yeah, she wasn't just born.
So I think he might have been
about
about 6, about 5 or 6, something like that.
Maybe so, but I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. I was still trying to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it took me a long time to truly understand why DJ came here. You know, it took me a long time. But in the beginning, we got text messages, but I will never forget. We was texting each other, going off on each other.
Because who the hell was real?
I think it was. I think the dynamic of it, when you look at that, really the dad needs to be the mediator, but see, Dion is not that type of person.
Yeah, he's not coming.
He was saying one thing and then he was saying something else, and it just caused a lot of confusion. And that's not good. That's not good. It's always good to have an understanding.
Yeah.
And so I, as a woman, I should have actually went to her.
Yeah.
But I felt like at the time, that's his daddy, so I don't feel like I'd have to necessarily tell her.
Yeah.
Or I felt like he would kind of explain or, elaborate more on it, but that didn't happen like that. So it was just.
Well, he tried. He did. You know what I mean? And I understood, but I didn't understand.
You didn't want to understand.
That's what it is.
Okay.
I didn't want to understand it.
Yeah.
I never treated DJ any different.
Yeah.
I have always been Mama C to DJ.
Yeah.
I've never treated him any different,
Yeah.
regardless as to how I felt. He's always been my baby.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, it was hard.
Yeah.
And I mean, but even before that, Tanya and I didn't care for each other.
No.
When we used to go and pick up DJ, we used to meet in Memphis.
Yeah.
And we would pull up. She wouldn't say nothing to me. I wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah, like one night,
Like
when
me
you
and my
remember
baby did.
I was out of town, I sing, so sometimes.
Okay, singer. What's the note? She gonna do it at the end of the podcast.
No,
Go ahead.
So I was out of town one time, and they had him, and the timing was different, and I called, I think I called to check on him, and I think he told me that he was with his mama because they had went bowling or something. So I hung up. I didn't even talk to him like 2 or 3 minutes. I swear to God.
You was mad?
No, I wasn't. I just called to talk to him.
Yeah.
I called to talk to my baby.
Yeah.
Because at the time he didn't really come a whole lot at that point. So I was just making sure he was straight. So he was like, he not with me, he with mom. I was like, cool. So I hung up and called. So I talked to her. Girl, he called me back to myself. Why you call me this late? I said, you calling me back. You calling me back. Should have had him call me back. And then we got into it. I was like, you know what? You ain't getting him no more.
That's exactly what it
You ain't getting him no more. but you know, we women they get silly like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it happened like that. But I remember that. But yeah, we couldn't stand each other. I would come up here to basketball games, and I would sit down here, and she would sit down there. Like we didn't fool with each other like that.
Like for real.
Like no.
People may be surprised to hear that because of how they are now, but no, we really did.
Because
I really think, see, the reason why we kind of mediate, you know, because it was really it was real hard on DJ. Because it was like he was being pulled.
Yeah.
So he really didn't know, like when I would come up here, because I was up here like every other weekend or so, and like when I would come, he didn't really know, like, I could kind of tell, like, he didn't know, like, how should I act? Should I be happy? Or, you know, what should I do? Like, I really want my mama. Because it was hard letting him come up here. You know, that's my child. And a lot of people thought, like, I was just throwing him away. But where I'm from is a lot of black and white type stuff. And they were going to put him in, and he was just doing stuff. And it wasn't really, like, a whole bunch of bad stuff. But any little thing, they were starting. He needed his dad. And they started kind of picking, and every school we would put him in, they would kind of have him already labeled. And I was like, they're going to try to have my child in the reform school before we know it, because they be quick to just throw him there. So I was like, he has to go. So I did want him to go, but I didn't have any choice. So I think that we kind of mended that because of how we could kind of see him, it pulling him, and he really didn't. He was like, I want to go with my mama, but I don't know how they're going to act, you know. And so with that, I think that's what kind of made us it just happened.
And that's beautiful because I never knew. Like, I've always, I don't know if you remember, but Miss Sonia was staying in Southwest in some apartment. And I remember coming over there, and I think you were pregnant with DJ at the time. And I came over there, and it was me and Twin Josh there trying to get Dion to come out. He was like, bro, I ain't going nowhere. It's like, okay, we finna go somewhere else. That was my first and only time ever being around you. And then after this cultivated, then that's when I was around you again. And y'all were like super duper close. And I was like super proud and happy because I knew Dion didn't have nothing to do with it because he's not really like a confrontational type of person. He don't want to, he gonna tell whoever what they need to hear to make them calm down from the situation. So I can see that, but I was shocked as hell. I was like, now I need to learn some of these lessons, but
it's not for everybody. Like I can't just be like do it. You know, it's not like a do this or do that. You know, that just. And then we both are, you know, in church. So
y'all churchy as hell. I mean, churchy is Lord, how I'm good. They churchy.
So they play a big part in it.
I will say that initially when it was a lot of confrontation with me and Tiny, that Dion kind of just, like you said, he said this to me, he may have said one thing to her. But I do feel like at some point he did set that foundation for us. For us to have the relationship that we have now. He let me get my baby some credit. Let me get my baby some credit.
And Bella.
So I do feel like he set some form of a foundation so that it makes it easier. You know what I mean? It makes it easier for DJ. It makes it easier for Dion. It makes it easier for us. It's easy. It even makes it easier for Haley and Carson. You know, it's easy. It works. And like you said, it's not for everybody.
Right, and it's not, and it's absolutely beautiful. I have a almost 16-year-old, still as you all know. My husband and my child's father, I don't know. It's something that I would want, you know what I'm saying? My child's father is not married, unfortunately. He done lost all the good women. So. And I don't care if he's listening, because I just heard he lost the last good one. But anyway, that part. But I don't, like y'all said, it's not for everyone. It's something that I would love to have. But we just gonna move on because it just ain't for everybody. And I appreciate you all's dynamic. I appreciate the way that you all move past yourselves. You know what I'm saying? To literally think about DJ like he is the priority, and that's challenging. Because like you said earlier, Tiny, women be with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Some women be with it and they don't go. You know what I'm saying? They like, nah, she can't come around. We don't want her in no family event. You know what I'm saying? All because she's baby mama and I'm white, but it shouldn't be like that.
Right.
You know, if we want the best for our children, that's what it should be. I think Colossians, you know, I curse a lot, but I'm Bible, baby. I'm churchy. Baby, I'm Jesus. I'm one of his favorites. In Colossians 3 and around 21, he talks about us, the fathers provoking the children, us doing things to not make our children resentful, doing things to make our children happy, encouraging them. And this is the foundation.
Yeah.
Like if you know that you have a child and you're going to have a bonus child or you're marrying somebody with the child, your priority should be making sure that that child is happy and loves in whatever home that they go to.
Right.
So I appreciate that. I think that's absolutely phenomenal. I give y'all kudos. If I had some roses, baby, I give them to you. But these my verbal flowers here. Here go y'all flowers because y'all doing the dang thing. Now listen, all of the questions I'm asking are respectful questions, ladies. So don't be, I don't want y'all to be offended or none of that, okay? So I'm just going to get to it, right? At any point within cultivating this beautiful dynamic, has there ever been times where either one of you all feel like, nah, he needs to do this or nah, he needs to do that? If so, how did you come to the consensus of what's going to be the best thing for DJ? Not Mama Tiny, not Mama C, not Daddy Big D, but what's the best thing for DJ?
I would say for me, and this wasn't an easy thing for me to do because for a long time I was playing Mama C and Mama for DJ. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like at this point I know my limitations.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you? See, they play too much. They play too damn much. But keep going, I love it.
So I feel like it's certain things where I know I need to insert myself,
Mhm.
and it's certain things where I bag back, and I let Dion and Tiny figure it out.
Oh my God.
I do. Levels of women, don't give me too much.
I was gonna say, that is so good.
I've always been there. I have always
You
been
had to
there.
grow into that.
I had to grow into that.
Yeah.
So I feel like I know when to say something,
Yeah.
and I know when to listen. And that's with whether I'm talking to Dion or if I'm talking to Tiny.
Mhm.
I know when to give my opinion, and I know when to just listen to her
Yeah.
if she just need to get it out, whatever the case may be.
Absolutely.
So, and I feel like for me, and with the role that I play in it, to me, that makes, I put DJ in the forefront with it. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
that's just kind of.
That's beautiful. So Tony, how you feel? Mama C like, DJ, nope, hell no, we not doing it. And DJ like, well, my wife said. What we doing?
So I have to. I think like I have to because like we are close, like best friends. Close.
Mhm. Yeah, y'all.
So I have to remember like okay, cause like even with Dion, like we don't even operate like baby dad and baby mama. It's more like brother sister. Like
Yeah.
even if so, I have to kind of when stuff happen, which is kind of rarely. I have to go into that. Okay, now I'm baby mama. Now we got to switch back to
Right.
So I have to remember because I'll call her and be going off about Dion and she'll be quiet like don't like she want to say don't.
Wait,
Not
Like
too much.
the kids say, not too much. My baby told my mama last week, not too much Bookie. And my mama been saying Bookie ever since. I be like, sis. But yeah, not too much. I love it.
So I have to kind of remember, okay, bring it back
Yeah.
because we talk about everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know of like a situation though, I guess. Maybe with grades or something like with school or something, we have to kind of come together
Yeah.
as, a family and kind of, okay, bring it back, DJ, because,
Right.
we're not. So every now and then we have to get into that mode where we have to get him, we have what we call a powwow with
Yeah.
so he can, because he's getting older, so he's getting wilder, so he just, his mind is kind of just drifting off. So.
Yeah, baby, because I saw him on that Kappa League video you posted the other day. I
Yeah.
said, my God, from Zion, he want to be hooch.
And he got it down.
And he light skinned, big dick.
Listen.
Listen. Good luck. Anyway, as a member from the Divine Nine, I would just say, just let him know, baby, when he gets to the undergrad campus,
Jesus.
he think he got him now. Ooh, Jesus.
God, don't tell me that.
I'm praying for y'all, baby. Listen. Okay, so we gonna move on. We gonna let it be. But I appreciate that you all are able to have those conversations and to know that you're able to speak when it's time to speak and hush when it's time to hush. Not like in a defensive way,
Right.
but I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because that it should help women to know, almost like know your role. You know what I'm saying? Like you bonus mama and mama, but you not mama. You know what I'm saying? And even with dad, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes as bonus mom, you gotta relinquish. You gotta let stuff go and let the mama and the daddy deal with it or whatever. But to know that your opinion is always, you know, it matters.
Absolutely.
That's a wonderful thing as well. So what y'all doing is beautiful. So I said earlier something about the women being with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And women are. It's unfortunate that in this day and time, this family unit that we're seeing, it's rare. And we just being honest. Like I said earlier, it's something that we see other cultures do all the time, and we don't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost a norm for them, but for us, it's like, oh hell no.
Right.
But who coming to eat? Need somebody else to do it. Baby mama is not eating at my table. No. We not doing it. We not doing it. But being adults and thinking about the child's best interest at heart, sometimes we have to put our pride to the side. We have to step aside and understand it's not about us. It's about them.
Right.
So Sierra, this question is for you.
Oh,
with all due
respect,
Tiny look. Hayden done gave her the fan, Lord. She done let me get my mom out. But this question is for you, with all due respect again to Tiny, because I know you never had bad intentions when it comes to this, because you put your big girl drawers on. You know the big white cotton panties that the old women used to wear back in the day. Baby, you put them all the way on, because me and Sierra would not be friends. We'll still be on the opposite side, cheering for DJ. Go son, go. That's my son. No, that's my son first. He came out of me. Well, he my husband. But anyway, that's not neither here nor there. As the wife, did you ever deal with any insecurities with inviting or welcoming baby moms in, like, by any means? Because for a lot of women, it would be like, she just want him back, or this and that. Like, we're not thinking of the bigger picture. We're just thinking about who wants the who, you know what I'm saying, and what's gonna happen behind my back, and what if I leave them alone, or what if this happened, or what if they gotta go to everybody's table. Did you ever deal with any insecurities when cultivating this dynamic?
So I would say when Tiny and I really didn't rock with each other, of course it was some form of insecurity there. You know what I mean? Because she is baby mama. You know what I mean? And then I was younger. You know what I mean? I was younger then compared to where I am now. I will say that since with what we have now, or even with us just establishing what we had, like I said in the beginning, I've honestly never really felt that she wanted him or he wanted her. I never felt that. I never felt that it was anything there with them outside of them parenting DJ. So I can't sit here and say that.
Yeah.
You know, again, when we didn't like each other, you know, that's his baby mama. So I felt the way.
Yeah.
But with us, when she moved here, or just when her and I became cordial, because of course when DJ moved here, we had to communicate. We didn't have a choice at that point but to communicate.
Because you're not going to be calling my husband at nighttime and I call him.
I wasn't like that.
You wasn't. Yeah. Look, Simon stepped in. Hold up now, sis. No, I was talking about, remember when you said earlier when they was bowling or something, and he called you back, why you calling me late? Sierra like, tell her now. We don't do that. I said I know it was.
Because that ain't even Dion's personality to call you back.
Right. You said call her.
I was like, but she done had it. I don't think she. But I was like,
what you say?
Tell people what you said.
Yeah, tell people what you said. It's all right. We keep it real on the still. But yeah, that's why I brought that up, because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Not to kind of deflect, but my wedding day, well, my husband and I had gotten married in the middle of COVID, before our wedding, our whatever, because we had already planned the wedding prior to COVID, and so we wanted to keep that date and we went to premarital counseling and we got married. Well, our wedding was like almost a year later, and my daughter's dad knew my exact wedding day. I think I had talked to him like a couple days before, and I was annoyed about that because I'm thinking, why you got call her? Like, she got a phone, she ain't wrong, but she's very smart and mature. She can have a conversation with you. Like, call her and stop calling me. This Negro called me, y'all, the morning of my wedding. Didn't want nothing. Oh, I was calling to see, I just want to know, did you say you said you was gonna, I'm like, bruh. But prior to that, I promise to God, I cannot make this up, and I hope he's listening because he knows that it's the truth. He would call me randomly at like, on his way to work at like 5:30.
In the morning?
Promise to God. In the morning. I'm in the climbing over, rolling over with my husband. My husband has to be at work at 7, but he wakes up every morning at 5 o'clock. Literally 5 o'clock. So at 5:20, you hear all types of stuff. I'm up, you know what I'm saying, with him. And my phone, and hell, when the phone ring that early, somebody done died on their way to the emergency room, something. This Negro calling me. Oh, what's up? I'm just calling, check in, Mackenzie. If you don't call her phone, like I promised, I dealt with that. And my husband just told me, he's like, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I'm brushing my teeth, your phone ringing, and he calling, talking about he got questions about a 13, 14-year-old that's been having a cell phone since she was 7, 8. Like, tell her to call her. The hell he calling you for? Yeah, literally. So that's how I know that type of dynamic probably wouldn't work for us. You know what I'm saying? Because boundaries.
Exactly.
You know, I've never, and he's had girlfriends, he's living, all of that, but right hand to God, I've never, ever called him for anything at any time in the morning, period. If I got a question or if I need something, I'm going to shoot a text. But it's going to be 2, 3 in the afternoon.
Right.
She got this coming up, send that. Or, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, I mean, I get, like, yeah, but the call back.
Outside of that one time, she never did that.
Good job.
She never, because when DJ moved here, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, whatever it was, at some point, a lot of the communication was between her and I anyway.
See?
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I can't really say she was doing a whole lot of.
And that's what's up, because Tiny kind of was because after that, I could see you saying she done had him calling me, going off, and then realizing, because we have to be like, hell, at the end of the day, my son is up there with the link, so let me make sure I'm nice and cool, so she can be loving on my damn child, because the first time the son calling me talking about, I had noodles and they had steak. We ate food. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. So, but I love that, and I promise you, I sincerely wish that everybody could have this, because life will be so much easier for the children. Like, we feel like kids are so traumatized. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When they see, we don't think that they see it, but children see baby mama, baby daddy drama. Mm-hmm. Like, they see, and if they don't see it, I promise you, the Lord has given them the spirit of discernment. They feel it. They can feel the tension, they can feel the energy, and that's just not what we want to raise our children with, right? So, I appreciate that. I'm glad that Tiny, you know what I'm saying, that first I each other with our friends and anyone never know, insecurities with that, because with a lot of women there's insecurities, but what we need to know is, if you and that Negro really about each other, you ain't really got nothing to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? And if you are worried about something, it's probably you. Right. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, because it's about communication. Yeah. And if you're communicating,
and I think it's important to know your role, like you said. And
what you say, Tiny?
When you know your role, then you know the boundaries across. I don't think I ever was just real disrespectful to you, but we just didn't like each other. But I didn't just do nothing crazy. Mm-hmm. I wasn't silly you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, and that's good.
Yeah,
because a lot of people be silly don't know why the hell they don't like each other, but since we don't like each other, let me be silly.
Exactly.
And that's stupid.
We're calling and.
It never went any further with us than us kind of having words sometimes too, but just acting real stupid and because that's neither of our character.
Yeah. And y'all real church and sanctified. Y'all sanctified. Y'all know y'all sanctified. Okay. Baby, y'all saw YouTube, y'all saw these faces. Sierra gave me the face, and Tiny just tilted her head like, Lord bless it.
Praise the Lord.
Blessed be with the children. Okay, so DJ, the common denominator, the reason why everybody is all together and love each other and supportive and the best of friends, which is amazing. DJ's like super handsome, right? I don't even like light-skinned dudes or people, but for these, guard your girls. What y'all gonna do? I'm just saying, like, who?
She's more lenient than I.
Okay, because I want to know, like, who is he going to when it's like 2 or 3 girlfriends? And what the hell y'all saying? Because I know his daddy probably like, son, you young, live life, but
right.
you don't need no girlfriend. You don't need no girlfriend, just have fun. Right. You need to be careful. I can hear that Negro. But what the hell y'all doing? Because I got a little girl, and I'm like, and that nigga ain't talking about settling down at 19. Which I know that probably ain't right. But you not going to be wasting your time, sis. Like, we not doing it. So, how, like, he's getting to the age that he's want to date and probably has girlfriends. I was looking at him on the Capitol League video, and y'all got something on y'all hands. That was a couple of days ago. What are we doing?
Praying.
Listen. Tanya's a worry ward.
Yes.
Like,
that's me,
oh,
Tanya.
damn.
That's me.
Conversation. What was we talking about? And you talking about something? Yeah, girls.
His girlfriend. So we had a this.
Then wait till Haley get that age. She gonna be out here now. Her daddy, look.
Wow.
Exactly.
So we had a conversation probably about a month ago. We were talking. DJ's about to be 18 and out.
He is.
Right.
A couple months. Yeah.
Tiny is the type to where she worries about everything, and I'll be like, friend, just take a deep breath. Be good. Like, God damn. So I am the more. So I feel I am the more kind of everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's good. But the conversation that we had was about a girl coming over. Is that what it's
something
about?
if he wanted to bring his girlfriend over, she could come over or something.
And
they could go in the room and close the door, I think you said.
Oh no, I didn't say that.
You said she could come over. Cause
I said I would be okay. Like if his girlfriend came over and we left.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
okay
that was
with
it. That was it.
I'm okay with it.
That was
He's
it.
about
Yeah.
to be 18 years old. I mean, at this point, all we can do is teach him the right thing.
Yeah.
Rap.
I told him.
Not that, you know, I'm inviting that, but I'm not going to ever say that if he's at our house and his girlfriend is over there, oh no, babe, we can't go nowhere because DJ and his girlfriend's here.
Yeah.
But Tiny, on the other hand, she gonna sit there. You gotta keep that door open. They got to see him in the living room so you can see him.
When the Bible open, y'all can be doing divorcing. Y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. The hell y'all can be praying.
When she come to church, ask her if she want to come to church Sunday. I'll be more than happy to go. I'll be more than happy to go by and pick her up. Girl, I don't know. I already told DJ, don't do that. I'll be, ooh. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be their parent. If something happens, I'm telling you.
Like Mackenzie said, I'm a helicopter parent.
If something happens, what's helicopter?
When we all over checking the phone, looking to see who you talking to. Oh, who?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm one of those. If
it ever comes up, God forbid, I don't even want to speak of it. Never.
Oh my God.
If something ever happens.
But I think he is, and I'm just saying this from the outside looking in. Every time I've been around him, he's been really respectful. Yes, man,
he's a very respectable.
And he's churchy, and I feel like he knows God enough to know. You know what I'm saying? Like we're human.
He's still a boy.
And that's where I'm getting to. We're human. Listen,
come on.
We're human. Okay. He's a young man, but that's a part of being human, right?
Right.
So he's gonna want to. Right. We were young ladies at one point, and we had young DJs. And we're like, let's just be clear,
right?
Like, let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think that he's mature enough to make the right decision. So I feel like if he gets in a situation, you know, whether it's do or die, if he trying to get the right thing, they ain't gonna just say he gonna stand it up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna right. She all right. You know, I feel because at the end of the day, If I don't do it, this is what'll happen. And if this is what'll happen, you know. Titan it took a sip, Lord. Lord, that struck a little nerve. But I'm saying, I feel like he's the type of kid, for real. And I'm saying, my daughter is almost 16, right? And I haven't had the boy crazy issues or whatever, but I feel like she's a beautiful girl. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's going to come.
Right.
And my thing for her is, because I was a girl at one point. So take care of you. Make sure you're good. Like, our intentions are to make God proud and to do what he wants us to do. But you're human. You know what I'm saying? That's why Jesus went to the cross, because he knew we was going to be foolish. You know what I'm saying? So if it happens, just cover your wrong. Right. You know? And that's all I can say. I feel like, stop worrying, child. Ain't no need to worry. You can't.
I hate that. We talk about, like, he's finna get ready to graduate. And we've held him, like,
called him, baby.
For so long.
He everybody, baby. Hell, I can barely get a hug. Hey, he hugging everybody. Hey. But keep going.
I don't know if he's ready. I don't know if he's ready for the world.
He's not.
Yeah, we babied him for so long, and it just bothers me.
I don't think look, he's so churchy, so sanctified, and with this whole village he's had, I got to agree with y'all. Hell, I don't think he's prepared. But I think the most y'all can do is pray for him and with him and have that conversation with him, because I'm telling y'all, and I am, okay, so even when he, like, the college life experience anyway is going to be absolutely amazing, because he's going to be away from y'all. So y'all might have like 360, but here, y'all ain't going to be able to keep tabs on him. You know what I'm saying? He in college, he doing him, having fun. But have a real conversation with him. I like that now, because my baby I'm going to Howard, I'm going to DC, I'm gone. And I'm good, sis, do you. You know what I'm saying? But when you there, these are the type of things that you're going to deal with. Right. So let me give you some tools with dealing with those things, because it's going to come, and it's nothing I'm going to be able to do to stop them from coming, and I'm not going to be there when they come and to guide you to what you need. Right. So this is what I would do if I was in those situations. So I feel like all y'all can do is pray for him and just kind of prepare him for them. Give him real situation. You know what I'm saying? You can go, Kyle, you said you want to be what? This what you want to be? So it's 8 other Greek organizations. 4 of them are female. You know what I'm saying? And Greek organizations go for Greek organizations, and they gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the one, like, you just gotta be real with them. Yeah. That's all I can say. Because they gonna come, sis. They gonna come. Dion, light skin, y'all with real light eyes. I don't even like light skinned people. But I like light skinned people. But guys, dating. But so that's all. You just gotta kind of let go. Let God. Let go. You gotta let it go, sis. But you can't be taking a little sip like you just did. You just gotta let it go. You just gotta be good with it. That's all. Maybe she gonna come out. She just okay. Y'all good? Yeah. All right. Did y'all want to add anything? Because that's it.
That's it.
I did.
Oh, that's awesome.
You want to talk some more?
I mean, I was real nervous.
I told you. Like, what we doing? Like, why are you nervous?
That's all the questions.
That's it. Like y'all literally talked about everything that the people need to know about.
Period.
Well, yeah.
So
that's my girl. I mean, you know.
So what y'all doing after this?
Cinco de Mayo.
Hell, I'm talking about pie.
Oh,
See where they at? That's how you know they both on the same level. They talking about Cinco de Mayo.
We finna go together. Like,
so, but what y'all doing? Going forward, I feel like, in all seriousness, you all have a dynamic that the people need to know about, that the young women need to know about coming up, that could potentially get into relationships with bonus children, interacting with the mothers, and the wives. I feel like this is something that could really, like, y'all like literally changing the whole narrative of baby mama and wife.
Yeah.
Like my mother is married. I have aunts that are married, cousins that are married. Everybody husbands has children, but I promise you, I have never been to a dinner table with none of them with the wives and the mother of their children.
You know, it's just, you know, people still, I have people around me that are like, girl, she don't like you like that. It's not real.
Really?
To this day?
Yeah.
I
I mean, because it's not important. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of want to know that.
But everyone seems to think that there's always an agenda behind things.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have a strong discernment. So most of the times when I feel something, it's normally right. Yeah. But, you know, I have to tell them, like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
That's not, nothing is changing with that.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be. Like, we are cool in real life. I talk to her more than I talk to my family. Like, I don't even, like, we cool. We talk 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Like, and we talk. Like, we ain't talking about, hey, girl, what you doing? Like, we talking.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like real life, like for real. And so, like, I'm not saying, you know, I would say, you don't have to be like that, but you do need to be cordial.
Yeah.
For the child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be cool like we cool, because that ain't everybody that.
Exactly.
You know, even when I meet guys, I have to explain to them. That's like one of the first things I have to tell them, like, hey, this is what we do.
Yeah.
And people be saying they cool with it at first, but then they, you know, the back of their head, they're thinking like they got some crazy shit going on. But it's really not what it is. You know, we really cool in real life.
Yeah.
So that's not everybody's thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, they don't have to be like us, but they do need to be cordial.
Absolutely.
But everybody always thinks that there's an agenda and a motive behind everything, but some people are just genuine like that.
Right.
And I've been around them to know that it's actually sincere and it's genuine and it's all love. We were at Cannibal Craft a few weeks ago. Y'all were there for Tiny's birthday party. Hell, I'm like, who birthday party? Okay. But I was on one. But that, you know what I'm saying? Like, to know that it's real, but you don't have to prove anything to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to understand too, people be really out here musty, mad, and hating. Like, I cannot say that enough. People be mad as hell. They be miserable, and they be hating like this. It's sad. Like, I ain't never seen, like you ain't got nothing better to do, nobody better to be mad at. Like, what the hell?
You have to be grown though. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be grown.
You gotta be grown.
But not even just grown, you just gotta be a real person. Period. Like, it's not even just about adulthood, it's just about being real, being sincere. Like, what the hell? Why you mad? Why you mad at this combination and this dynamic? Like, what they got to do with you?
I'm talking about in order to make it work, like, you have to be mature. Like, you can't be silly in your thinking.
Absolutely, but for the outsiders that's looking in that's mad, that's my problem. Like, how you mad? Why? You know what I'm saying? You need to be taking notes. Like, we all trying to learn.
And I'm gonna tell
pen and paper.
You'll be surprised at the things that people say about the dynamic. Like, really though? Like, I mean, we can really be okay with each other. It's okay. I promise you, it's okay. And we are living testimonies that if we can do it, it's possible. It can be done.
Yeah.
So it's all good. It's all love.
I love it. Well, did y'all want to add anything? That's it. Y'all were so dope. I'm excited
This
to
is
say
good.
this.
Really good.
So I hope that this inspires you all to really, for real, to really fast and pray. And I'll be an intercessor and I'll fast and pray with you all whenever you need me to. Because I feel like you all's story and you all's journey from day one could really help some people.
Yeah.
And it'll really reach the masses.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing to it but to do it. Right. So if it's something that y'all really want to do, I tell me what resources you need and I got them for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like y'all could be on stages and platforms holding workshops. You know, we have so many workshops, Women of God. We have so many workshops talking about how we can be better women and how we can do this and how we can blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But we don't consider the outside entities that we have going on in our life. Like, it's good for us to be better people, but we can also be better people for those around us. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all have an amazing story, and I really do want you all to pray and fast about that. I really do. Like, honest to God. And if the Lord leads you different, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's something that's so amazing and so beautiful that the world needs to know how to do it. Because this is our life in the 20th century.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of marriages are created and we have outside children and bonus children and all of that, but we don't have these relationships.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we had these relationships, it'll be better because we'll have better children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said what I said, fellas. I told them. See, my mic fell over. I said what I said. Now that's between them and the Lord. Now the Lord, he gonna move. Anyway, did y'all want to add anything else?
No, that's it. I enjoyed myself. Thank you for inviting me.
I enjoyed you all so much. Thank y'all so much for coming on. I've been asking them to do this for a long time. Sierra is the one that's been apprehensive about it and was short and was nervous and was like, get somebody else to do it. And Tanisha, aka Tiny, was like, girl, let's get on here and tell these people what it really is. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you both for coming. I love y'all. I love you all's dynamic. Haley, thank you for coming, baby. You made up so much noise in the background. Listen, when the people listen and watch, baby, drops. It was Haley. Look at my poopy number. Hey, Punty. Say hey to the Phyllis.
Hi.
So, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for joining me, and I love y'all.
Love you too.
All right. Until next time, Phyllis, tell us, Phyllis, bye.
Bye.
And therefore. Haley, press the red button for me, please, boo. You gotta say something to the camera. Everybody that's in here that's stopping gotta say something. So look at the camera.
You got some lip gloss on? You should have some lip gloss.
Bye. There you go, girl.